The topic of today's video is DistroKid versus TuneCore versus UnitedMasters. Alright, so let's start off with DistroKid. So DistroKid has three plans, Musician being its entry-level plan at $19.99 a year per artist. Then we have Musician Plus at $35.99 a year for two artists, and Ultimate, which is the label plan, and it starts at about $80 a year for 5 to 100 artists. So if you opt to go with DistroKid, you are going to get unlimited song uploads, and you are going to be able to keep 100% of your royalties on all of their plans. Now, Musician Plus is the direction they are clearly trying to steer you into, but Musician is not really a bad plan, and pretty much the only thing you're missing out on is a few analytics tools, customizable label names, customizable release dates, and custom iTunes pricing. Now, if you're a beginner, you might not find those things very important, but going down the line, you always are available to upgrade. And as I said, the label plan, which is called Ultimate, allows you to set up a plan for 5 to 100 artists, giving you 1 terabyte of instant file sharing and RIA Gold and Platinum monitoring. DistroKid also has its own video distribution service, which is separate from the package, but we're talking all things DistroKid here, so let's consider it. So for $99 a year, it's pretty much $100, but anyways, $99 a year, you get access to DistroVid. This will allow you to distribute music videos to Spotify, Apple Music, Vivo, Tidal, and Boomplay, as well as the fact that DistroKid has partnered with Mixia, so it can have that AI mastering, and also partnered up with Bandzoogle so that you can create your own artist website. Keep in mind, these are also separate payment features, and that brings us into the next DistroKid topic, which is the hidden features. So DistroKid has a lot of hidden features. Some of them are things that are just normal features on other platforms. So for instance, in order to distribute to Shazam, they call that the social media pack, and you have to pay extra for that on every release. And these will mostly all be recurring payments. So YouTube Content ID, that will be a recurring payment. If you need your song to be uploaded to future stores that open up, you'll need to pay a yearly fee for that. And that is the common thing that makes DistroKid incredibly expensive, whereas from the beginning it looks kind of cheap. And then we need to jump over to TuneCore. So TuneCore has two options, either an unlimited release plan or a pay-per-release plan. Now, you can distribute for free with TuneCore, however, it's only to social media platforms, and you keep 80% and they'll take 20% of the revenue. Now, if you decide you want to release something and keep 100% of your revenue, you will be paying $22.99 a year, and that'll allow you to release to all 150 plus digital stores. If you decide you want to release an album, that will be $39.99 a year, and then $49.99 each following year. Now, if we go to the unlimited release plans, we start off at Rising Artist, which is the essential distribution plan at $22.99. Breakout Artist is $39.99 a year, and Professional, which again is more of a label plan, is $49.99 a year. Now, I've got a chart up on the screen that will show you the difference between each one, but generally you're going to get faster release windows, faster response windows. YouTube Content ID is included this time around, though they will be taking 20% of your revenue. If I'm correct, DistroKid also takes about 20% of your revenue. And if you go with Breakout Artist or higher, you will get access to a cover art creator, daily trend reports, store automators, and I think that was about it. Now, TuneCore doesn't just stop at distribution to stores. They also do music publishing, which they price at $75 for a one-time setup fee, and you can submit unlimited songs. They'll take 15% commission, you keep 85%, and this plan also allows for sync commissions, so they will do a 50-50 split with you. Then we have what I believe is the newest of the three on our list today, and that is UnitedMasters. Now, UnitedMasters has 4 plans, though you will be hard pressed to find the first plan, known as Debut. If you check their website, you'll notice it's hidden on a small little text under Debut Plus. And that'll allow you to distribute only to social media platforms. Now, if you do go onto the paid plans, we've got Debut Plus at $19.99 a year, and it's very similar to DistroKid's musician plan. Keep 100% of your royalties, release music to 50 plus stores, so that's 100 less than what DistroKid or TuneCore has, keep that in mind, but it will be the most important ones. They have music promotion tools as well. Then we have the Select plan, which allows you again to keep all your royalties, but this is also going to give you access to exclusive brand and sync licensing deals. So this is their main plan. But this plan also makes you eligible to be invited to their next plan, which is Partner. So you can't pay for Partner, you have to be a Select member and you have to be invited. So with Partner, you're going to get dedicated artist relation support, hand-picked brand deals, and get pitched to playlist curators, as well as royalty advances. One thing to keep in mind, just in general with UnitedMasters paid plans, is that YouTube Content ID monetization will cost you $5 per release, and you keep 80% of your royalties and they'll take the other 20%. Now, what they don't state is if this is monthly, is this yearly. I will assume that it's a once-off payment though. One of the nice things about UnitedMasters is also that it has the ability to sell beats, so you can sell and buy from other members in the UnitedMasters ecosystem. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the quick roundup of the 3 music distributors today. Honestly, I'm a bit iffy on which one I would choose, though, and it's quite shocking to say this and shows how music distribution has changed over the years. I'd probably lean more towards TuneCore. With that being said, do consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video.